We vibing, 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 vibing with Reeves. Yeah, what's goody? Um, I've been online lately, right? And being online is a wild thing. Some people say online is a crazy place, and I get it. It is. It is. It is. Dave Chappelle made a joke years ago. Like if online was a place like the mall, was a physical place like the mall, you wouldn't even want to go. It'd be too crazy. And I say, yeah, that's a good point. That's the truth. The ratchetness, the craziness, the insanity. Yeah, it's just wild. Bad advice abound. Now it's not just men or women giving you bad advice. It's AI giving you bad advice now. It's just crazy. It's just, yeah, yeah. Like, don't listen to this stuff. Listen to me. Now let me stop. But seriously, bad advice can come from anywhere, even me. I try not to throw my hand to the bad advice ring. I try not to give bad advice, but I try my best. Some people don't care, and some people give you bad advice on purpose. It fits what they're trying to do. Because there's a narrative out there that people love to push. And there's people out there who love to push the negative narrative. It serves their purpose. That's right. There's people that want to lead you astray because it serves their greater purpose, their evil greater purpose, their foul greater purpose. But I'm starting to sound like a conspiracy theorist. I said theory, conspiracy theory preacher. You're like, oh, what? You're like, okay, Dave, sure, pal. Need to vibe some therapy. He's sounding out there now. But no, seriously, there's some people who really push unhealthy narratives, false narratives. They try to make them seem true and solid so they can get more people to believe. That works for some people. Some people actually believe it. It's sad. And that's why I say you have to be able to think for yourself. So that way people can't just feed you some BS and you be like, oh, sounds about right to me. And you believe it because you're so easily led. And easily led, you're easily misled. So I'm not saying you're not supposed to be able to work with the leader. I'm just saying be discerning and make sure you're being led by the right leader, you know. You say, yeah, if you want to be a good soldier, you got to be a good follower, and then you follow someone off a cliff. That was a smart move. That person led you off a cliff. Either they didn't know any better or they knew any better and they crazy or they evil. They shoot, maybe that motherfucker will stop and be like, y'all walk off that cliff. Don't worry, I'll be there right behind y'all. Then after everyone fall, I ain't gonna see them niggas nowhere. I'm out. And then just let y'all be down off that cliff. And there's people out there that are on some hypocrite stuff, you know. You're on some hypocrite levels right now, man. But it's a lot of that, people out there preaching about relationships and acting like relationship gurus and say, yeah, yeah, treat this woman like this, treat this man like that. But then you find out they're not living like that. I'm gonna tell you, hey, this is how you treat a woman. You give her money as soon as you wake up. Then and she's hungry, you feed her money for breakfast. Don't give her no $35. What can she do? Get toast? Give her $200. You know, that way she could go and get a respectable breakfast. She shouldn't have to cook. So what? She got a house full of groceries. If you respect her, throw her 200 for breakfast and 350 for lunch. And they'll say crazy stuff. $1,000 dinner. Else you ain't a man. If you don't give her money every time she asks, you're not even a man. You don't love her. If you don't hop to her every beck and call, you don't love her. If you don't respect her needs more than you respect yours, what kind of man are you? The hell with your hopes and dreams. You should be hoping and dreaming of her. And just say crazy stuff and the women be like, yeah, why don't men do that? He's the one. We need more men like him. Then you find out that guy is beating his girlfriend, beating his wife. That side chick's cheating, ain't paying nobody. You ain't giving up no bread. Talking all that stuff, you find out he's the exact dude that he warns women about. That's right. You're like, watch out for these guys that be finessing. They be slinging dick all over town, running the streets. Give it this chick and that chick. You need a better man than that. Men, you need to step it up and be better. Then you find out he's doing the same exact thing he's trying to quote unquote discourage men from doing. Because it's a grift, man. It's a grift. It's a scheme. It's a scam. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled. Dare I say, led astray? That's right. You've been finessed. That's right. Because on the internet, people will tell you what you want to hear in a way that's entertaining and pleasing to you, but the reality is completely different. It's like I say, never do this, never do that, never do this, never do that, never, ever, ever. Then you find out in my real life, that's all I do. I'm the king of that shit. That would be crazy, right? But that's what's happening. So you have to realize there's people out there who preach one thing and they do another consistently. I mean, we might fall short of our words sometimes and a little short, but I'm talking about people who consistently say one thing and consistently do the completely opposite thing. People who are hypocrites, hypocrites to the highest extent of hypocritivity. That's right. Yeah, made up a word, hypocritivity. I didn't figure out how to spell it yet, but I'll get back to you on that. Hypocritivity. Roll it around in your head. Sounds good, don't it? Yeah. All right. That's one of the things I've seen online. Of course, you're always gonna see. I don't want to see always, but you see the gender war. It actually be crazy. It'd be crazy. There's people that want. I've said this before. I'll say it again. That want the genders not to get along. They want men and women not to get along, especially black men and women. I believe that wholeheartedly. They want us at war. They want us at war. They don't want us having kids like that. They don't want us having happy families like that, I should say. Sorry. Not kids. They don't want us having happy families. They don't want us being unified. So when all this stuff is going on, they want us, all these lynchings still going on, all these hate crimes still going on, police brutality still going on, workplace discrimination still going on, freaking discrimination when you're trying to get a house and live in the area you want to live in. Ah, they want us to be going at each other. ICE running around, just crazy, snatching people up and deciding they're criminals and they're just coming from church or from work, just living their life. You know, that's hey. And saying, hey, you don't deserve to be here. Some of them actually were born here. Some of the people have their IDs and they still like, nah. Some of them did the work, become naturalized citizens, still not. I say that to say this. There's a lot of important, crazy things going on. Some of that affects us. A lot of that, all that affects us. Shit. There's, and people, that last one is black immigrants. And America always go off on black people. It's not like to say, yeah, if they're going to discriminate against somebody, who'll never be the black people. Nah, even if they discriminate against other groups, They always make their way back home to us. That's right. Like we ain't forget about you, Darky. We hate you too. So that's how they feel. So we'll see. So don't get that's just them. Nah. When I see them, that's like nah. They'll make their way back. We're the original recipe. We're the ones they've been trying to get rid of. We're the ones they've been subjugated. But I say that to say this: us against each other all the time isn't helping it. Isn't helping us. It isn't helping us. It's helping them, but it isn't helping us. And I believe that's the agenda that's being pushed. That's what it's really meant to do, further separate us. Like, yeah, we have our issues, black men and black women, but guess what? White men and white women got issues too. And we got caught up in some of their stuff too, but it's only one level to their issue. It's like multiple levels to ours, so they want to have us against each other. That's right. All that stuff matters, but yeah, don't ever forget at the end of the day, and the beginning and the middle of the day, get more accomplished together than apart. Yes, we do. So and another thing you see online is division. Um, Another form of division within black people was when you see people that claim one side black and then and won't claim the other side. Say, oh no, I'm I'm Black American. Uh, those just Caribbean Americans. Oh, those are Black Americans. We're Americans from Africa. We're the real African Americans. We are from Africa. These black people so lazy. They from Africa? Oh, they look down on us. They ain't this, they ain't that. They want to be us, but they can't. Oh, they the Caribbean Africans? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Then have something bad to say. We all need to cut that shit out and realize we all need to get together and recognize the greatness within ourselves, the different parts of ourselves. Because guess what? When the cops show up, they're not going to sit there and take either side. They go, oh, no, we're not going to choke him out. He's an African American. He's been here. Let's go fuck up some Haitians. Yeah, no. They're not going to do that. Whoever's there. Shoot. You can't say, hey, you can't beat me. I'm African American. I'm like, I won't give a damn if you're Martian American. You dark skin. Get your ass in the car. No shit. Nigga, I don't care about what. You're still a nigga to me. I don't care if you speak Spanish or French at the same time. Get in the car. And that's what it is. They're not gonna sit back and say, oh yeah, he's right. He's right. He's not African American. He's American from Africa. So, get out the car. We're sorry. We don't harass you if you're black from Africa. You only harass African Americans around here. Sorry. No, nigga, no. They don't care. They'll harass us all. They'll knock us all out. They'll rock us all to sleep if they could. They would. They'll lock us all up, arrest us all if they could. Discriminate against all of us if they could. And I'm like, oh man, I was gonna discriminate against you. You're from Etria, man. I don't discriminate against Africa. Oh, what? Where you from? You from Trinidad? Yeah, we can totally discriminate against you. We can't discriminate against them. He's from he's from New Jersey. He's African American. He good. But you Trinidadian, get in the car, nigga. No. Guess what? Not gonna do it. Gonna discriminate against all. That's right. So we need to stop tripping and start getting together. And you know what's funny when I see online? Funny when I mean funny, it's funny, but not funny. You know, funny how just ridiculous because it's stupid. So I say, oh, that's funny because it's stupid, but it's not a good ha ha. It's when you have people of other races joining in to our fights against each other as black people say, hey, here's the reason why black women or black man isn't your friend. Or here's the reason, black man, why you need to lead, you need to flee from the black woman. Stop protecting her. Start running from her now. Cut that out. That's the vision right there. Some of y'all falling into that trap. No, don't think that someone from another ethnicity got your back more than your own people just because they say it. Shoot, that's just stupid as hell. There's people out there like, oh, how can I expect the black man to do right by me? They'll always do wrong with me, so I'm gonna go by the white person. Like the white person is gonna protect you naturally. Like the white man is gonna protect you. Then there's people, brothers that say the same thing. Like, oh, I need a Philippine woman because a black woman. Maybe I just need a white woman. She'll do that. Yeah, she won't do me dirty. Sister will always do you dirty. Like, you sound stupid, you know? If you you entertain what you're attracted to and what you think you're worthy of. You entertain what you're attracted to and what you think you're worthy of. You're not responsible for who likes you. Anyone can like you. Motherfucker, you'd rather not see a life could like you. A person that ruins your mood every time you see him could really, really be feeling you. That don't mean deep down you wanted that person to like you. No, they just do. There's people that might like you. You don't even treat them right. Being rude to them all the time, and they just be like, ooh, they like, damn it. Thought that would set you away, not turn you on. So you're not responsible for that. You're responsible for who you choose to entertain, who you choose to invest your time, energy, effort into, who you choose to pour into. And here's the thing: pouring into somebody because they're not black is stupid. You're like, I'm black, so I'm pouring into them because of their race, their ethnicity is opposite of mine, and could be a recipe for disaster. Because what if they're a psychopath? What if they're abusive? What if they're toxic? You can't just think negative qualities are only with black people. There is white abusive people. You think there's not white abusive men and white abusive women? Over the last few years, heard of quite a few cases of black men and black women, unfortunately dealing with other races and thinking the main thing is that this person isn't black, they're white, or they're and and they wouldn't lay hands on me and they would do right by me because they're white and only black people want to do me harm. And then unfortunately, they find that that's not true. An abusive person is an abusive person, regardless of race, ethnicity, color. You could be black, white, yellow, red, purple, or gold. If that's in your heart and soul and in your mind to harm somebody, maybe even kill somebody that you're in a relationship with, that's just who you are. That's not predetermined by your race and ethnicity. Trust me, it's not. So I don't want anyone to get it twisted and think, okay, that's what makes a good person. You need to look at someone's character, be more discerning, and look at a person's character versus their image. Character and image, two different things. A person's character, who they really, really freaking are, their characteristics. That's what I'll tell you. And I feel bad for people who I get mad at those people, but I feel bad for them because they don't realize. Some people get mad and say, "Oh, that's what you get. You didn't you was talking down on black people, and you're a black person. So now that you did, so what? I mean, nah, that's messed up. That's jacked up. That's fucked up. No grace, no mercy, just anger. Like, nah, I don't think. I feel like they just misunderstood some things and were led astray. You know, 'cause there's a lot of self hatred out there, and sometimes people get affected by it. So I just hope that people change. Yeah, I feel bad for them because no one deserves to go out like that. For real. So those are some things you see online. Then you see online about people being killed by friends, set up by friends, going on vacation with friends and not coming back. Just not like they went to live out on that island. They just were killed out on the island. I've seen it on both sides. I've seen it on the race where it's definitely white people doing it, but I've also seen it when it's black people doing it. Not to say that it's not as bad when one race does it over the other. I'm just saying I've seen it. For some other people, it's more of a race, re, a re, race plays a reasoning why they do it, and the other people, amongst other things, it might be race and jealousy and other things, and other people, and other times it's just jealousy, and it's not a race thing; it's a jealousy thing, it's a hatred thing. So it's that's and may they rest in peace. All those individuals rest in pieces, and I hope their families get justice. I mean, it's sad, but yeah, I mean, it's sad, man. It's just sad. As much as I love to say people need to practice discernment, the other side of the thing is people need to be better people. You know, it's hard to be discerning all the time, and sometimes you feel like your friends, you trust your friends, and sometimes those are the ones you got to keep your guard up with the most because you may have the wrong people in that friend category. Some people just trying to get you, and they just bitten their time. They patient before they strike. It's sad. It's sad. That's not even. It's sad. Horrible. But these are other things that I see online. Okay, other things I see online are memes. And the memes kill me because some people look at memes like it's a textbook, like it's a historical textbook. Like that. It's a meme. Sometimes people put real stuff in the meme, some true shit on the meme, some inspiring words, biblical quotes on the meme, historical facts on the meme. But other time people just put some BS on the meme, and there's not even that much space on there. So yeah, people look at it like I did my research. I looked at 5 memes today. I don't even need to go to the library. What's wrong with you? Stop being lazy. Take your ass to the library. At least ask AI. Come on. Don't look at memes like, yeah, I don't need the research now. I'm fully versed in this topic. I look at 7 memes. Like, two of those memes probably on point. The other ones were meant to mislead. Some just meant to entertain. That's the other thing, you know. Entertainment. One thing, one of the things I see online. I'm sorry for the technical issues, y'all. Other thing I see online is the 20V balloon, the balloon thing. When it pop the balloon, that's going back to the gender war thing. When it pop the balloon, and it's funny because they'll pop the balloon over stupid things, but I watch it sometimes and like I like when there's people on the internet. have answers that make sense. And yeah, I like this. Sometimes they just pop blue and it doesn't make any sense. They just trying to be funny and trying to go viral and they saying stupid stuff and trying to hike and and humiliate people and look at me and say stupid shit. And it's like, oh, they pop, we pop. Like it doesn't. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't feel like most of them there are there to find somebody. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I watch it sometimes. It's like the new version of all those dating shows from back in the 80s and whatnot, in 90s. So, it's the update. And then the 20v1s and everything. I remember first when they first was doing those joints, it wasn't even 20v1s, it was like 5v1. Then they're like, oh, this is popular. We get some views. We could afford to add five more people on this. Now it's 10v view, 10v1. Then the next thing you know, they're like, yo, let's add another five, 15v1. Oh, this lit. No. It's 20 versus one. So now it's there. Then you seen the other shows and got so popular now it's on other um coaches are doing their 20v1s too. And you say, only black people do stuff like that. Only black people do stuff like that. Man, shut it. Shut up. Man, there's white people doing that shit too. Asian people doing that shit too. Latino people doing that shit too. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And that's another thing that gets on my nerves when people say when black people say, only black people do this stuff. And it's like it's stuff that every race does. Only black people disrespect their women. Oh yeah, because there's never been only black men put hands on on their women. Oh yeah, because Lord knows there's never been a case of white men disrespecting women or choking up women. Don't let the feminists fool you. There's never been a case of a white man beating up a woman, his woman. This never happened. This has never happened in history. No life. No. If you think a white man didn't know, look again. It's probably just a light skinned black. He probably just really, really light that did it. Yeah, that's what it is. Lighties be violent too. No, everyone, everyone. There's abuses, man, of any race and ethnicity. Just like there's peaceful men of every race and ethnicity. So cut it out. You just trying to sound deep and you're stereotyping your own people. You're stereotyping your own people. Only black people argue in public. I've seen white people argue in public. When you talk about it, I say only white people, only black people get loud on trains. I've been on trains with loud ass white people. Cut that out. And I'm on the train when I'm on the bus. I'm like, where are all the black people that say only black people do this shit? Where are they? I want them to see this. I wish I knew ahead of time so I could tape it. Oh, white people about to echo right now. And I tape it and put it online and promote it and see what they say. Tag them in it or something. It's terrible. These are some of the things I see online, but also I see a lot of reactions online. Young people reacting stuff. That's been going on for years now. It's not new, but it's becoming more popular. Just people reacting to old songs and old movies. Some people say that's not old. That's such and such and such. Like yeah, and it's old. That song 18 years old now, bro. I know you when you're a certain age, it gets tricky because you can remember when the song first came out and it was some brand new shit and it was on the mixtape and it was like the leak and you heard it technically before it was even supposed to drop. So it's in your heart it's new, but in reality it's not. In reality, that was still 18 years ago. So when you hear it on the old school show, you're gonna be thrown for a loop, but you have to accept it. Everything that was once that brand new stuff eventually becomes the throwback of the day. You get older. It's just what it is. You gotta accept it. You got to accept it. It comes with the territory. And there's a bunch of podcasts out there. There's a bunch of podcasts out there. See that? Let's rap about it. I like that. That's good. Makes the camera on their podcast. Yeah, them is that baby. That stuff. It's funny. It's influencing people. You know, it came out and people was trying to be like them, and it helped. To me, that show helped. Their podcast helped inspire other people to come up with it. And it just led the way for more podcasts. There's people like, okay, we can do it too because it was so fly. It's like, yeah, more people did it. Of course, Drink Champs, so many, so many, so many. So I'm seeing, watching, a peep game. Yeah, man, I just love it. So these are the things I'm seeing, looking online. Um, the histories of different things from back in the day I'm into. I'm up at late at night and I see a G.I. Joe history video. I'm looking at it. I don't care. It could, how many different history of Voltron videos I've watched, damn it. Yes. Yes. I even watched the history of Sailor Moon video before. And I didn't even watch Sailor Moon like that. That was my sister's. I was just like, oh, Sailor Moon. I'm like, oh, it's on. Okay, Sailor Moon. And I'm watching a freaking history of video on something I wasn't even watching like that. That's crazy. It's just from an era. So I guess the nostalgia factor got me from the era where I was into a lot of stuff, and it's a cartoon. It's like sometimes nostalgia, it feels good. It soothes you to remember an earlier period because you could throw on the rose-colored shades for a bit. Rose-colored shades, they're cool in short spurts. Throw them on for a little while, but then take them off. Don't keep them on, because then you're going to sit back and think everything was great back in the day and hate your life now. Nah, there's some BS back then too. Racism still there. Discrimination, sexism still there. Discrimination, all the discriminations, the homophobia, everything is still there. There's still some BS there. But there's still some good things. You may like the music better, the movies, the TV shows, maybe you like better. Maybe you like the fashion better. Maybe you like the cars better, sturdier. Uh, you know, maybe you like the swag better. Like, I don't know what these kids wearing. Cool, cool, cool. But the messed up stuff is still there. Just didn't have it just wasn't online because it wasn't online for it to be on. But it was still there. It's still freaking there. Yeah. And when I'm online, I just think, what am I there for? Am I there to enjoy it or learn from it? Sometimes it's a bit of both. And you could be anywhere online, but choose to give me some of your time. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Stay up every week. You know how we do. Friday, vibe with me. Vibe with me. Vibe with me. Vibe with Reeves. Spotify, YouTube. Check me out. Check me out. Thanks for your support, y'all. Yeah.